Yo, what up, guys? Yo, it's your boy G-Lauren33, Fitzmont TV here. You know, it's been a while. You know, we're here today to review the Patriots versus Texans games. What's today's date? I forgot the date. January 14th, 2017, AFC Divisional game. You know, in Foxborough. Patriots beat the Texans. What was the score? 30. I believe 36-14 if I'm correct. 36-14. I just finished watching the game. And we're here to review. So basically, we all know Patriots came in with the number 1 seed. Texas came in as the number 4 seed. And Patriots, they had the bye, which they've had almost every year now. And now Brady Belichick trying to advance to their 6th straight AFC Championship game together. So 6 straight years, New England has made it to the AFC Championship game now. All right, but this wasn't. Don't get fooled by the score. The second half, the Patriots absolutely dominated the Texans. The Texans quarterback threw 3 interceptions in the second half. I believe he only. I don't think he completed a pass play over 20 yards. We all knew the only chance the Texans really had to save this game was their defense, if they could limit Brady's offense, which at times they did, because Brady threw 2 picks in this game. Brady had an my speech is kind of jumbled right now, but he did have a normal Tom Brady game basically. Threw 2 picks. I believe he threw 2 touchdowns, but he did have 2 picks. He had one where Michael Floyd had butterfingers and he didn't catch the ball and it went out of his hand. And then Brady had another one where Houston Texas defender tipped the ball and one of the safeties of Houston caught it. So I just finished watching Brady's press conference and Brady was like, he's gonna fix these things. And the thing is, you already know, if you guys know New England as good as I do, you know New England is going to go back and they're not happy with this win. This wasn't the kind of win they want. They won, yeah, but they won by 21 points. But the first half they played not terrible. They played okay. And then second half they played better, but they didn't think they needed to get into that situation because Houston's defense kept them in this game, all right, until about midway through the third. When the Patriots got picked off the Texans quarterback 3 times, and Dion Lewis, who was the MVP for tonight's game, he had a receiving touchdown, he had a rushing touchdown, and he had a special teams kickoff touchdown. All right, the special teams kickoff touchdown was probably the play of the night, 98 yards near the end of the first, which was ridiculous. It was 14-3. We all thought the Patriots. This was going to lead to a huge blowout, but right after that, Texas had another 3-and-out after that play, and then Brady threw the first pick, which was the one where Michael Floyd bobbled it out of his hand. Then we all know how Houston stayed in the game a little bit, because Dion Lewis on the next kickoff return, he fumbled the ball, which is having interceptions and fumbles is something you rarely see out in New England, because Bill Belichick does not hesitate for that. So now people are already talking is Michael Floyd gonna get potentially released, or he won't play in the next game? We'll have to wait and see on that. I believe Michael Floyd. Maybe you need to just talk to him a little bit. Maybe he's still not used to being in the office. He's only been there for a couple weeks. But still, to make this kind of big mistake in the playoffs. Which basically led to Houston scoring a touchdown the next drive and keeping the game close, is a lot of people gonna look like that. Bill's not gonna take that, because Bill's known for not dealing with bad plays. If you mess up, you're out. There's very few players that Bill will give a pass to. Also, what else do we want to say? Also, speaking on Brady, I already said, he didn't have a normal game. I expect him to come back full force next week against whoever it is, either the Chiefs or the Steelers, all right? Predicting the game, moving on a little bit, because we reviewed the game, more predicting towards next week, all right? Next week, we're either going to get Pittsburgh or Kansas City, depending on whoever wins Sunday night in Arrowhead. Um, I believe the Kansas City would be more of a tough game. We faced them last year in the divisional playoffs and we crushed them. The reason why is their defense is pretty good. We went up against the best defense in the league in Houston tonight, all right, and Brady struggled. But I believe it was more because of a little bit of the rust because Brady's been off for 2 weeks, even though he got the rest, but there was still a little bit of rust there, all right. And I believe Brady's going to go back and fix those mistakes, and I expect Brady to have about a good 300-yard, 0 interception, 3-4 touchdown game next week. All right. If it's Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh has a high-power offense, but their defense is pretty damn terrible. So, if we go against Pittsburgh, I feel like it might be a battle, a huge battle between Big Man and Brady. See who can score the most points. All right, even though New England's defense was pretty damn good tonight, and but like remember Antonio Brown, Big Ben, Le'Veon Bell, and those boys, those are some rough riders. And also with Kansas City, their offense isn't as high powered, but their defense is pretty good. So if we face Kansas City, it's going to be dependent on how Brady, if Brady can dissect the Kansas City defense. If it's Pittsburgh, it's going to depend on which offense plays better, because Pittsburgh's defense is pretty terrible. All right, but either way, I see the Patriots going to the Super Bowl, and with the Seahawks getting eliminated surprisingly by the Falcons today, I believe it's either going to be Patriots versus. Well, there's 3 choices. You got Patriots versus Falcons, Patriots versus Cowboys, Patriots versus. What's the last team? Packers. Brady versus Aaron would be the greatest of all time against the greatest, maybe the most talented quarterback of all time. Brady versus the Cowboys is more Brady versus the rookie. All right, and then Falcons versus Patriots. There's not really much of a storyline there. It's more of the GOAT versus Matty Ice. Which game would I prefer right now? To be honest, I'd rather go with Dallas. I feel like Brady can dissect Dallas' defense. Because with Aaron Rodgers and the way he's been playing, if it was to come with that, I would be pretty damn scared of Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl with 1 game to play. Just like I'll be afraid of Tom Brady. All right. And with the Falcons, also Matty Ice has been playing like an MVP lately. So, but honestly, we'll have to wait and see. That's all I got for you guys today. Tell me guys your thoughts in the description of what you guys thought of tonight's game. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a great day. Peace.